Welcome back, ladies and gents, to the MKX Pro League Season 3, Week 7 for North America. We're about ready to crown a champion for Week 7, and they're going to take home some precious points in first place, $500. Nice little chunk of change. $1,000 is at stake for our top 4. So you make it to the top 4, you'll take home some money, and you can take home some prizes as well if you've been predicting all season long, well, at least all matches long for today. And we also have some cool prizes we're going to be giving away at the finals. But before we talk about the finals, let's talk about this upcoming match for this finals. Evan.
Oh, man, this is going to be so interesting. This is actually the first week of the entire season that we do not have CR winning, let alone no CR players in finals. And I mean, that just goes to show how dominant of a force they have been this season. But we get to see a real big change up here. Hayatei versus Scar.
A Takeda, the master of Ronin, versus the mix-up of Kung Lao.
Yeah, he's just going with it.
Demolition Sonya. We're going to get some Gaucho Kung Lao. Make sure to buy those skins, folks. Especially the Blue Steel, Sub-Zero, and Crimson Ermac that supports the Mortal Kombat X competitive program.
Those are just cool anyway. Even if they didn't, I would buy those. But they do, so I double bought them.
Yeah.
Round 1.
All right, so we are seeing Hat Trick. They're just immediately going in here. Now, Scar, by getting second place, did guarantee himself a spot in the finals, so there's no way that he can be knocked out. You will be seeing him in Burbank, but Hayatei really needs these points. If he manages to win here, he will put himself in a great spot to qualify. All he needs to do is do decently well next week. So he needs to keep doing what he's doing right now.
Exactly. Just keep doing what you're doing, Hayatei, and you will get those precious points. Continue that pressure up against the corner. There's going to be some trades from Scar, but not enough. And look at that health difference, folks. Barely even probably 15% damage being done against Orbit Hayatei. Here we go, round 2.
At least he did get out of the corner, but wow, what an incredible read by Hayatei on that up sword.
Both used meter, but the victor out of that exchange was Hayatei. Now we're back in the corner.
Drops the restand, but baits the armor. Hayatei's showing that you cannot armor against him. He is so good on those reads. Very Sonic Fox-esque.
That Kung Lao Gaucho's going to get pretty grumpy here in that corner. He's been able to do a tiny bit of damage now with that throw. Hopefully he can turn it around. Oh, that overhead from Takeda. You cannot forget how debilitating that can be as soon as it blows up, as soon as he opens you up.
That is one of his main strengths, so you always have to expect the overhead. And just catching him with an unclimactic forward 1-2 for a very dominating first game of finals. Hayatei.
And 10 respects. Wow, our admin's going, yeah, more Ronin, please.
Yeah, our admin likes Takeda, apparently. Ronin. So I think we're going to see a switch. Triborg, that is not what I expected.
Are we witnessing, Evan? One of the characters that join us from Combat Pack 2, the Twins' favorite character, Cyrax, Sector, Smoke, and if you know the secret code, Cyber Sub-Zero.
Yeah, Triborg is a character that we have seen, I want to say, the least of the DLC in the Pro League, although I could be wrong. We see Alien all the time. We see Leatherface. We've seen him a few times.
Not a lot of
Bo Right Show at all.
No Bo Right Show, really.
I forgot about him. That's how little we see him. I love Bo. And
He's there.
I know Brett loves Bo, too.
You ever need a drink, you know where to go.
All right, so Scar.
Oh, okay. There's the smoke. There's the smoke that we've known.
Now, Smoke does not have any armored wake-up attacks. He doesn't have any armor at all, but his enhanced Smoke Towards and Smoke Away are completely invincible, and invincibility is something you don't see too much in this game.
That Trident is proving to be an effective transition to keep up this damage.
Yeah, the best thing about Trident is that it keeps them standing. Oh, nice block. It keeps them standing to allow you to mix up your opponents more by taking just frame damage.
Bam! You killed that guy with the Trident. Should lie low for a while, Brick. No, this is Triborg, folks. Oh! Through the smoke!
Now, Hayatei has baited 100% of armor in today's sets, but 0% of invincibility moves. He's like, hey, it's not armor, you're not going to block it.
Look at it. Look at this surprise coming from Scar. Continuing the pressure in the corner. This Takeda has not experienced anything like this. Orbit Hayatei is trying to figure out what to do.
Wow, and he just hits that forward one a little bit later in that move's active frame so that it doesn't have the armor, and
Triborg wins.
wow.
Scar just sent a message.
Send him a smoke signal?
He definitely did. He definitely did, and that said, correct, if you could read it.
All right, so this is going to be a game of adaptation by Hayatei. It doesn't seem like he knows the smoke matchup too well, and of course, once he gets his own stuff going, it's great. But he needs to learn how to get out of this pressure, and we'll see if he can adapt mid-set, which is something we've seen a lot from Dragon this season.
We've seen a lot of that movement coming from Smoke, that smoke bomb, dropping it from the top, but also just waiting, anticipating for that overhead move from Takeda, then let me smoke past you.
Smoke pass, get the punish, starts off with the forward 3 low. All right, nice block, uses the smoke towards to try to bait something.
Oh, it's so beautiful. Just these reads coming from Scar, this character selection, this counter pick, if you will, against Ronin Takeda.
Oh, he hits behind him. If the second hit of that move whiffs, which it often does, you can actually just punish it. Stand up and get a full combo.
Smoke bomb again.
He trades the smoke bomb with the down 1, but the smoke bomb will have the advantage as far as trades go. Oh my, Hayatei.
Oh, throws him in the air. What you got, Takeda? What you got? I'm an advanced cybernetic organism.
He's like, you got robot whips? That's nice.
Yeah. Oh, man. All right, so we're starting to see an answer from Orbit Hayatei. Oh, and there's that smoke again.
That has worked so well for him.
Every time. Every time.
Blocking the flip. Whips the neutron punch, but no punish by Hayatei. All right, taking the hard knockdown in the corner. Scar does have the meter to smoke out, just jumps away.
Back in that corner, though. Good low poke.
Block again, but taking the plus frames.
Oh my goodness, folks. Are you witnessing this? Are you witnessing the maximization of the meter coming from Smoke right now? Scar is surprising everybody here.
Oh, no full conversion off the back 2-1 because the second hit whiffs. Nice, the low's going to combo into the smoke bomb. One more hit of the vortex here. One more hit will kill. What's it going to be? Oh, he gets hit, but no full conversion. Again, the whiff, but no punish from Hayatei. This should be the kill if he uses the meter.
Yep, he walked right into that neutral jump punch, and he took it. Great back and forth from both these players so far.
Fight.
I think anybody could win this set. And have we ever seen so many crazy character picks in one broadcast before?
I don't think so, Evan. I think this is record-breaking for tonight. But look, again, that smoke transition, waiting for that overhead from Takeda, maximizing the punishment, over 20%. Back into that vortex, there's a smoke bomb, and the damage is going to continue from Scar. Even at the health advantage, he continues the onslaught.
And that was a wild mix-up we saw right there. He does forward 1-3, which is a high into a low, and then he did forward 1 into the teleport, which is an overhead, mixing it up instead of the low. Very risky, but use it once a set and it'll work.
Great blocks coming from Scar, but over Hayatei is going to transition into the offensive position of Takeda. And Ronin takes it 42%. Go, guess what, robot? I got some moves of my own. I've seen Star Wars once or twice.
Lightsabers work against droids very well.
Indeed. Respect earned. 9. All right. Will the pick be the same from Scar?
We could see something crazy here. It wouldn't even faze me anymore.
All right, more Triborg, more Takeda from both players. Wait a second. Wait a second.
I'm just going to close my eyes and let them pick, and I'll just
wait a second.
Open my eyes and be like, hey, it could be anybody.
Sonya Blade!
Oh, but not any Sonya Blade. We've got Covert Ops Sonya Blade. I believe that he chose Sonya Ops Covert Blade because it does have the counter. She has a really, really strong counter. You spend meter for it, you can get 40% for baiting out an attack.
That's that, what do they call it? Not Hayatei.
Garrote?
Garrote, yeah. Garrote?
I think so. Something along those lines.
Checks with our expert on the production line. But it's definitely very effective if you're able to execute it perfectly.
Nice wake-up armor by Hayatei. There it is!
There it is!
What's the combo? Instant dive kick.
This is the Bounty Hunter version.
Oh, and look at all that damage. Drops the last hit, but still 39%. That is going to make Hayatei so scared to press buttons.
Look at that low opening kick. Pretty effective so far. And Sonya Blade gives a nice, hey, how you doing, Takeda? Back in the corner.
Fight.
School's in session. Oh,
dive kicks out. Now, another scary thing about that Garrote is that it is so hard to whiff punish. As soon as she lets go of it, she recovers instantly. The only good way to deal with it is to hit her with a low. And Takeda's low is very slow.
Yeah, it's such a fast-moving move. It's the sound effect, really, when you hear that whoosh, that wire.
Yeah. Oh, in the corner combo, hard knockdown, gets a mix-up.
Oh, there it is, just waiting for it.
That wasn't meter though, so it's not going to be full damage. Oh, we're going to see a strange conversion here. 4-3 for the knockdown.
Smart play coming from Hayatei though. Knowing he's going to do it again. Using the meter, doesn't
This should be the kill.
2, 3, 4, 5, and boom.
We're going to the final game of finals in this crazy week of counter picks. And I'm going to expect no counter pick from Hayatei, but again, it wouldn't surprise me at this point. I'm mentally broken here.
Plenty to keep track of, Evan. Lots of notes. Same character selection, possibly. Ronin still highlighted from Hayatei here. Orbit Hayatei impressing us this season. I think it's almost an understatement. This is one of the cleanest Takedas I think I've ever seen.
Absolutely, and Ronin, a variation we just so rarely see. And we will be sticking with Ronin going into this final game. We've got Covert Ops Sonya versus Ronin Takeda. Ooh, man. Finals for week 7.
Anybody's game here between these two outstanding performers.
Fight.
Here we go.
Do love this counter pick from Scar, though. That was the exact reason why, was he has that counter and he used it so well. Oh, he's going to get conversion here. Yep, hard knockdown. It's a mix-up.
Oh, there it is. There it is. It's like he can read his mind, and Sonya is not even telekinetic.
I know, he should have the advantage.
He should have it. Continuing that damage in the corner again.
Now, one thing I would like to see is for him to throw out the low a little bit more to try and bait that counter. Oh, and there it was, actually.
Oh, again, Scar is playing Orbit Hayatei like a fiddle with blades.
And that was a beautiful bait. He did the string, he went into the military stance, faking to do a mix-up, just canceled out of it and blocked to bait the armor.
Scar not out of the woods yet. There we go. Tried to use that move previously, but was right over Takeda's head.
All right, so Scar is on match point to win his first tournament this season. But Hayatei still has a chance.
Gotta feel that pressure from both players. Hayatei needs these points. Scar is now guaranteed to go to the finals, but this is gonna be based on positioning. He wants to get the highest seed possible in that bracket.
Very nice neutral jump punch, and I totally agree with this choice here. Hayatei is playing more defensively, trying to zone, not even trying to deal with her defensive options.
Nice! Waiting for that move. That's going to reset the momentum a little bit, but now it's going to be back in the favor of Orbit Hayatei.
Beautiful punish. This won't be the kill. It won't be a hard knockdown. It's going to be a tough situation. Nice, just going projectile, which is safe. Oh, this is a bad spot, but no conversion by Scar, so it's going to be match point for both players.
Scar was, I think, a little bit of that hesitation, not trying to overcommit if he was red, but he's going to get that projectile and start putting in the offensive damage against Hayatei. Scar wants this victory. He wants to get a first-place victory for Season 3. Hayatei needs these points, though, and he's stuck in the corner.
And this is looking very, very bad for Hayatei. Scar's working on a flawless here. And there we go, not afraid to throw out the armor, even though it's been baited a few times before, not allowing himself to be conditioned. Oh, and a lot of these lows, trying to bait that counter. Oh no, this is bad for Hayatei. Scar taking disadvantage. No conversion off of that because it hit Takeda out of the air.
Scar is so close, just a little bit of life left. However, he tries to go for the parry, doesn't work. Orbit Hayatei continues with the onslaught, but Scar has the answer. It's a dive kick to the face, and he's going to take the victory of Week 7.
And Hayatei trying to restand right there. It was a good idea. He got a free mix-up off of that, but he didn't do it quite fast enough. Scar expecting that, jumping back, punishing the mix-up with the dive kick. It all came down to one read.
Headshot. Well done, Sonya. Well done, Scar. This Takeda, though, coming from Orbit Hayatei, has been most impressive. Not only because he's one of the characters that I play, which makes it a little bit easier for me to commentate because I know what's happening, but just the sheer attitude of Takeda's tier, low tier. When the game first came out, and now we're seeing impeccable play. And this tribe work from Scar! Evan, I almost had a heart attack.
Oh man, that was one of the many wild character picks of today. I'm glad we got to see it, but I'm also glad that he did end up switching back to Sonya. I thought the counter-picking of this set was perfect.
Definitely. And counter-picking too, people are like, is this a gamble? What type of advantage do you have? The advantage is your opponent now has to completely wipe everything that they were just getting accustomed to and have to readjust for a new character type. Different lows, different overheads, different special moves, different everything. And that, I feel, worked in so much favor of Scar.
But of course, there is the opposite issue of if you choose a different character, suddenly you have to be comfortable switching all of that up also. You see a lot of people try to do things that the character they were using one game before could do, and they're like, wait a minute, oh no, now I'm Kung Jin.
Why is he ducking so much? Scar is your victor, 3-2 against Orbit Hayatei. Close finals, down to the last wire. Congratulations to all the top 8 that made it this far. There's 1 week left, folks. 1 week left, and that's next week. I believe we have one of our players standing by. We have Scar standing by. Congratulations, Scar, on taking home a victory for Week 7. How does that feel, knowing also that you've secured your spot into the finals on June 11th?
Hey, man, it feels good. I was a little worried there. I thought Juan was going to get in. I don't want Juan in there. Juan cool and everything, but I'm glad Hayatei got the job done. I'm glad that I secured a spot. It's a good feeling, man.
All right, well, I have a question for you. Why did you decide to choose Smoke against Hayatei? That was a really surprising pick, and I loved seeing it.
I chose it because, well, first I went loud because I need to challenge Takeda's mobility. So I wanted to go loud so I can be able to move like he moved. And I think Smoke has some of the best neutral in the game. So I was like, well, let me try Smoke. And plus he's a fun character. So I just decided to pick him.
Scar, what's the journey been like for you this season compared to the previous seasons? And are you happy with the position that you're in?
From last season, I'm in a better position. I think I was like seventh rank in season 2. So now I'm like third place now. So I think I've improved this season, minus the Sonya nerfs. But
that's out of your hands, though. But you definitely adapted. Final question for you, Scar. Anything you'd like to say to your fans, and any shout-outs before we say goodbye? But not, well, I should say see you later, but not goodbye.
Shouts out to all my Scardinis out there. I know who y'all are. And to my boy DJ T. What's good, ESL, bruh? You me DJ T. Johnny Cage A-list. And I'm about to mock Sierra White Boy. Hold on, let me show you how I'm about to map Sierra White Boy.
Oh my goodness, that is flattering for DJ T. Scar, congratulations on taking Week 7, and we'll hopefully see you next week if you make top 8. But if not, we'll see you at the finals, my friend. Congratulations.
Thank you, man.
Well, Evan, 1, awesome Smoke, Tribor. 2, really good DJT impression. I think it's one of the best.
I know. What was that? You know, I'm glad we got to see DJT here in a way without him even making top 8.
That's why the Smack Talks are so crucial, guys. That's the opportunity for you, the top 8 players, to show your name, your face, and to throw some Smack Talk out there. We know Jennifer loves the Smack Talk. Jen, how's today?
I love the Smack Talk. I loved all the matches today. I was so happy to see Katana because everyone's like, don't use her, use Melina, blah, blah, blah. I'm so happy. So thank you, Dragon, for using Katana. It's nice to see how she can move and what is capable of her. So I just want to reiterate, get your tickets, mkx3.eventbrite.com. We're almost sold out. We're going to have cosplayers, T-shirts, food. That's the most important thing is food because I'm always hungry. So, all right, big congrats to our winner. Thank all of you guys so much for watching. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Take us home.
I think, Jennifer, it's true. When she's not on camera, she's back snacking. I'm like, Jen, why'd you eat all the carrots? We're very healthy here at MKX.
We do. We have carrots and celery and peanut butter.
Coconut water and lots of other great things. We're going to have much more tastier food for the finals, folks. Don't worry. Yeah. We're going to have tacos
Guaranteed.
And pretzels and all sorts of things. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Again, congratulations to Scar. If you want to stay tuned to all the action for MKX, make sure to follow us on Twitter at ESL Mortal Kombat, Facebook.com/ESL Mortal Kombat, and use that hashtag MKX Pro League, and you can catch all the VODs and the top 5. YouTube.com/ESL TV. On behalf of Evan Hashimoto, Dustin Kane, and the rest of the ESL crew, thanks so much for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Good night and good game.